My beloved child, hear my urgent call. I see your hidden tears, your secret struggles, and I am here now, beckoning you to step into the light of my unfailing love. Do not let another moment pass in fear or distraction. For every heartbeat you offer in faith, I am moving, orchestrating wonders in your life that cannot wait. As you pause and listen, know that I am transforming your deepest pain into a reservoir of strength, ready to burst forth in miraculous blessings. Your destiny is unfolding right before you, and the time to embrace my promise is now. Hold fast to me, for I will guide you through every trial and lift you from every shadow. Stay with me until the very end, and witness how I turn every whisper of hope into a resounding victory in your life. I watch over your situation continually, fully aware of your emotions. I see every tear that falls from your eyes, every sorrow that burdens your spirit, and every weight that presses down on your soul. Nothing escapes my sight. Please know that you are never alone in your struggles. I stand beside you, drawing you near to my heart, whispering words of comfort and love into your ears. My compassion for you is boundless, and it resonates within your own heart. When you feel pain, I feel it too. When you find joy, I share in your delight. Picture yourself wrapped in my embrace, secure, cherished, and thoroughly understood. There is no hurt too great for me to console, no anguish too deep for me to soothe. I do not watch you from afar while you endure burdens. Instead, I choose to be with you through every moment of fear, every moment of confusion, and every moment of heartbreak. When you wander, I reach out to guide you. When you fall, I offer my hand to lift you up. Even in the moments when you question my presence, I am always there, gently nudging you toward tranquility and new beginnings. Let your heart be still and invite me in. The quiet places of your spirit are where we meet, where I can reassure you that I love you beyond what words can convey. This love of mine does not diminish when you are uncertain. It does not fade when you feel overwhelmed. My devotion to you runs deeper than the vastness of oceans or the highest peaks of mountains. I am intimately aware of your frailties, yet I beckon you toward the promises I have prepared. Do not fear the unknown. Instead, take heart in the knowledge that I am orchestrating remarkable blessings in your life, weaving them into every fiber of your being. Darkness may last for a night, but dawn will surely break. Your pain will yield to hope, and your questions will find answers. I assure you, my child, you will discover the strength to keep believing and trusting. Keep your gaze on me. Rest in the warmth of my unwavering love, for I am eternally by your side, feeling your heartaches and helping you carry every burden. Do not wait any longer to grasp the opportunities I am unveiling before you. Your faith, your prayers, and even the smallest whispers of devotion are precious in my sight. Nothing goes unseen or unacknowledged. I am laying the groundwork for amazing events in your life, experiences that will uplift you and inspire you. Do not allow the voice of the enemy to undermine the faith that keeps you anchored. Each humble prayer, each gentle surrender is like a seed planted that will blossom into wondrous gifts. Step forward with hopeful expectation, for I have promised to walk with you, hand in hand. I see your hidden struggles and sense the sorrow that tries to overshadow your joy. I know the unspoken words of your heart, the silent tears you shed. Let go of the falsehoods that would convince you that you are unlovable or forgotten. No matter what your circumstances suggest, my love sustains you at every turn. I do not fail, nor do I lie. When I promise my faithfulness, I hold true to it. When hardships weigh heavily on your mind, return to me, and I will renew your sense of purpose and fill you with comfort and rest. If your environment has led you to believe in empty words, do not despair. Many voices in this world have lost the meaning of real hope, but as you turn to me, I will illuminate your heart with fresh optimism. You invited me into your day, opening your eyes and soul to my presence. That devotion allows me to bless and transform you more profoundly. Open your spirit wide, preparing to embrace the bounties I am ready to shower upon you. I am quietly aligning each event in your life to culminate in blessings that will surpass your imagination. Wait with patience, trusting in my promises that never falter. You need not fear threats or ill-willed intentions directed at you. Stand steadfast upon the words I have gifted you, words of strength and vitality. This year in particular carries significant importance in your journey. Pick up your pace. Do not let your resolve weaken. Anticipate blessings you have yet to see, for they are on the horizon. While you hold on to faith, remember that I seek a relationship grounded in loyalty. In your darkest days, do not turn away from me. I am the author of your destiny, the one who formed you in your mother's womb. Remain watchful, for I have promised to display my love openly. I will reveal pathways to success, ensuring that obstacles crumble before you. I will guide your steps and show you the doors that are meant to be opened. My powerful hand will cause your adversaries to scatter, clearing your road of hindrances. I only ask that you cling firmly to the words you have received. Your triumph hangs on the certainty that my words are steadfast and unbreakable. I have designed you for progress and victory, shaping your identity with intention. When you walk where I lead, doors that seemed shut will burst open. No barrier can impede my authority or sabotage your calling. Visualize yourself encircled by my protective presence, confident and capable. When delays test your endurance, trust that every second is used to refine you. Perhaps you cannot see the entire tapestry right now, but I am weaving every thread for good. Turn to me daily, and your strength will be renewed beyond measure. Shut out the clamor of the world by drawing closer to my side. The nearer you come, the more obvious my guidance becomes. My words cannot be broken, and my love has no end. Not even your errors can destroy the blueprint I have for your life. Your future is held securely in my hands, and I am shaping every circumstance for your benefit. Press forward in trust and confidence. Anchoring yourself in my promise and hope, I admonish you. Remain faithful out of a genuine love for me, not merely out of duty. My fervent wish is to walk intimately with you, unveiling the wisdom and wonder of my presence. I have bestowed countless blessings upon you, my grace, my enduring promises, and my abiding spirit. Now, I encourage you to choose me each day. Visualize my arms spread wide to enfold you. My heart yearns for your closeness. Loyalty to me is neither a restriction nor a burden. It is a gateway to peace, a channel through which unshakable joy and unimaginable calm flow. The world competes for your attention with its noise and distractions, but keep your focus on me. Permit my voice to overpower the tumult that surrounds you. Seek me continuously. Let me be the very air you breathe, the first thought in the morning and your last prayer at night. True loyalty arises from action, willingness, and devotion, not just fleeting words or hollow vows. I have seen you strain under the pressures of life, but your persevering heart shines before me. Continue onward, drawing courage from my unbreakable love, knowing I am by your side every step of the way. My plans for you exceed your dreams. My perfect schedule guides you, though sometimes it unfolds in unexpected ways. Hold your heart firm in faith, turning neither to anxiety nor to cynicism. I am your shelter amid raging storms, your resting place in trouble. Offer me your unwavering loyalty, and I will open the floodgates of blessing. Press forward confidently, wrapped in the certainty that you are ever in my care. This love is permanent, enduring from this day forth until the end of time. Stand up and proudly lift your banner of faith. I have designed you to flourish, not to stumble indefinitely. Though the hurdles you have faced make it difficult at times to believe in the fulfillment of your hopes, I guarantee that if you hold on to me, your best aspirations will be realized. Resist those who deny their own potential and deride mine. They have been misled by lies. But you, my child, are animated by the life I breathed into you from the beginning. You are worthy to receive my love. Place your innermost being in my hands, letting me shape your mind with pure thoughts, holy and uplifting. Let your imagination be sanctified by heavenly dreams and sacred yearnings. Each morning, wake with my promises on your lips, and each night, let the gentle words of prayer cradle you into rest. in these quiet hours, you will sense my holy presence, an anointing that renews you like a morning dew on sunlit grass. Trust that I oversee your entire journey because my greatest wish is your contentment. So affirm your trust now, speak it out, and let the tears of joy flow if they must. Emotions, too, are part of this sacred communion. I dearly love you, and there is no limit to my divine capability. The entire universe rests in my palm, and I draw closer than your heartbeat, more intimately than any friend. Even if your mind is flooded by negative voices, remember that I have witnessed your trials, your silent cries, your prayers that you feared when unheard. Yet, I was always near, orchestrating deliverance beyond the horizon of your sight. Let my presence drown out the voices of doubt. I have crowned you with spiritual gifts, and all that remains is for you to open your heart fully and believe. Step forward now. You hold the choice between an extraordinary, faith-filled life and merely watching others pass you by in their growth. I long for you to join this journey of faith, immersing yourself in an anointing that will refine your spirit. Let the radiant oil of my love spill over you, stirring a fervent flame of purpose and devotion. Offer me your hand. Dare to step outside your comfort zone. Lifting your banner high, with the sincerity of your heart, grant me a portion of your time. What you give, I will multiply. If you offer me your burdens, I will transform them into testimonies of my grace. Unleash the tears and confessions that weigh down your heart. Speak freely of your fears and the shadows that loom in your mind. Who but I has ultimate sovereignty over your life? I am the one who breathed life into your soul, who molded your spirit with love and care. Do not resist. Let my boundless grace fill the hungry spaces of your soul. You have spent seasons traveling without comfort or solace, and I desire to alleviate that sorrow. Submerge your worries in the endless river of my love. Find shelter under the haven of my presence. Let my peace permeate the corners of your consciousness. You were never destined to remain locked in fear. The words I speak to you carry the balm that sets captives free. Remember the faces of those who deeply care for you, who depend on you in ways you may not always notice. Persist for their sake, and persist for your own sake. The future I've crafted for you brims with promise. Do not forget what we have pledged to each other, especially in those dark nights when hope seemed to slip away. You petitioned me for stamina to continue living, and I answered. You will sense my presence more powerfully in times of trial than when all is easy and bright. My strength is displayed when you acknowledge your own fragility. Do not renounce the progress you have achieved, nor toss aside the gifts I have placed in your life. Some in your midst have wounded or betrayed you, yet I urge you to extend grace. Holding on to bitterness is an anchor that binds you to the past. Let forgiveness free you, even if you must do so trembling. When you are in environments fraught with harm or malice, do not let your peace be destroyed. Turn away from cycles of violence or environments that erode your well-being. Trust me, I will show you the exit ramp. I will remove your troubles one by one, shielding you with my constant care. You can walk away from darkness without fear, for my protection goes wherever you journey. On this new day, anchor yourself in the certainty of my presence. Your heart is tender, and every kind act you undertake is multiplied by my blessing. To the one who fears medical diagnoses, I whisper, fear not. I have not deserted you. Only I hold the ultimate authority in all matters of your life, and I still perform wondrous deeds. Trust that I want you healthy and whole, brimming with vitality. Free your mind from anxiety, and permit my peace to flood your being. To those concerned about feeding their families, understand that I have already prepared a feast of opportunities. You and your household will partake in my abundance. Your devotion will silence the scoffers who doubted your faith. You shall never lack again, for my table is always plentiful for those who trust in my name. If financial worries loom, casting shadows over your sleep, have confidence that provision is on its way. You will experience breakthroughs that transform your outlook, repositioning you to assist others. Any door that seems locked, any business venture that seems lost, can be changed under my guidance. Knock on the door I show you, and your diligence coupled with my favor will lead you into a season of reward and generosity. Your skills and talents are gifts I planted in you, but often what touches hearts the most is a simple, sincere smile. That small gesture can rebuild faith and remind someone they are not alone. Stand tall with expectancy, for I will do something extraordinary. This day, mark it in your memory. Let your faith declare, Amen, acknowledging your hope that your trials are ending. I am orchestrating a symphony of liberation in your life, freeing you from the weight of trouble and drawing you into the sunlight of blessings. You will discover reasons to smile, reasons to rejoice in calm assurance. Each step forward is more stable and purposeful than the last, because I infuse them with direction. Chaos will not topple your resolve, for my voice will echo within your mind, reassuring you of my abiding peace. If you doubt my vow, recall the fervor of my love. The limits of what I will do for you do not exist, for my devotion has no boundaries. I will wash your home, your workplace, and every corner of your life in blessings like a refreshing rain. Think of how water revives parched land. In much the same way, my blessings will revitalize every dimension of your existence, enabling you and those you love to reap the harvest of goodness. I am moved by your prayers, by your tears, both of sorrow and of gratitude. I have witnessed your restless nights and your impassioned pleas. When you lift your voice, even in torment, saying, Father, I trust you, it touches the depths of my heart. It is as though my child's voice resonates within me, calling me to show compassion and mercy. In those nighttime hours when your soul felt close to its limit, I arrived. I fought alongside you. I witnessed your perseverance, your choice to stand strong despite the storms. And in the end, you overcame trials that once seemed impossible. Others might celebrate their successes, but you learned to pray and work diligently when no one else was looking. Now, you will enjoy the fruit of that steadfastness. It is a time for your fields to be watered with gladness, for the heaviness of sorrow to lift. My heart is set on blessing you immeasurably, unaffected by fleeting human emotions or the whims of external circumstances. Do not suppose for a moment that I have withdrawn my presence. Some days shadows will loom again, but do not fret. Lift your voice to me in those moments. My mercy is ever present. Let no deceitful tongue convince you otherwise. I cherish you deeply, and I shall not forsake you. My protective hand never stops guiding you, moving potential dangers out of your path. Stand bravely against any confrontation, confident in my backing. Your enemies will flee, for they see my unmistakable power shining in you. Recall those times when impossibilities became possible. That was my doing. It was your faith, steadfast and resolute, that connected you to the miraculous. You anchored your confidence in my message of hope, refusing to let go. Ask yourself, who or what can stand in the way of my design for you? I alone determine your future, and I yearn for your growth, so that you may inherit all the spiritual riches I have waiting. You are no mere wanderer. You belong to my flock. You are a warrior, a fighter, and I take pride in naming you as mine. Fret not over life's complications. I have deployed my angels, special messengers of my care, to guard you so you can dwell in tranquility. The blessings that lie ahead will fill your heart with jubilance. Yet heed this counsel. Do not allow arrogance to creep into your spirit. True greatness lies in humility. A humble heart draws me near, and I will multiply my blessing. Rise above the regrets of old injuries and abuses. Keep your eyes fixed upward, focusing on the promises I have set before you. I, the Holy One, have chosen to share my wealth of love and truth with you. I am the designer of all reality, everything seen and unseen. I promise to remain with you for all time. My love for you is profound, surpassing anything you might face. I perceive your emotional burdens, the silent ache you carry. Even when you think no one knows, I see the tears you shed in secrecy. They are not wasted. They water the ground where new blessings will flourish. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, I plan to transform into an incredible source of strength. Have no doubt, more hopeful days lie just ahead. Trust me, for you will not be disappointed. Those who once ridiculed or dismissed you will bear witness to how I elevate you, how I wrap you in my kindness. I want to mend the raw places in your soul, leading you to a life of meaning and boundless grace. You have a distinct purpose. Live each morning with excitement and gratefulness. Share your heart openly with me. Let me serve as your sanctuary when troubles grow overwhelming. I will exchange your burdens for a quiet calm that rests on your spirit like a gentle hand. Talk with me as one confides in a loving friend. Whisper your fears, your pains, your uncertainties. As you do, an unexplainable tranquility will emerge. It is my presence nurturing your spirit, reminding you that you were never meant to struggle alone. Gaze upward, kneel if you wish, and let the flow of conversation with me warm your heart. My desire is not for you to exist in sorrow. I long to see you revel in freedom, forging onward to accomplish your purpose, loving and guiding those dearest to you. Life is dotted with big and little wonders. Keep your eyes open to them. You were crafted for a divine plan. I placed you here to live in the wonder and fullness of my love. My sacrifice was not in vain, for it opened a way for you to experience an abundant life, brimming with confidence in your worth. So step forward without fear. You are not alone. I am diligently at work in every facet of your life, even when it appears stagnant. A tapestry is woven thread by thread, and so is your life shaped piece by piece. You are treasured, created with a specific destiny. Understand that my fingerprint is on all that concerns you. Every moment, every path, every turn. The breeze that grazes your face can be my gentle reminder that I am near, whispering encouragement. When darkness engulfs your path, my light will break through like a beacon in the night, guiding your steps to safer ground. Think of yourself as clay, tender and pliable, shaped under the skilled hands of a master potter. The process may involve pressure and trimming, but the final piece emerges stronger, more refined, and ready for greater purpose. I allow certain challenges not to see you in pain, but to cultivate in you a deeper faith, a more resilient spirit. After the fiercest storms pass, the sky clears, revealing a breathtaking rainbow. Similarly, after you weather tribulations, you gain a renewed sense of awe and wonder. If you ever look out at the world and feel minuscule, remember that I am your refuge. I am your sanctuary. I do not derive joy from your suffering. Rather, my goal is to refine your heart, enabling it to hold more faith, radiate more love, and glean wisdom from the challenges. Know that each tear that falls is redeemed with purpose. Nothing is wasted in my design for you, precious child of mine. This world can seem daunting, but rest assured, my desire is to be your unshakable fortress. My compassion for you is immeasurable. It grows each time you turn to me in times of trouble. Yes, you may find yourself confused, wondering if your hardships make any sense at all. Yet behind every struggle lies a hidden lesson, a gem of understanding that will help guide your future steps. Indeed, after the rainfall, the sky brightens, unveiling its myriad colors. Faith asks you to trust in what you cannot yet see, to hold on to my promises, even when life's storms rage around you. Whenever you feel depleted, I am the source of hope you need. When the world attempts to crush your spirit, I remind you that I designed you for significance. You have extraordinary experiences to witness, events you once believed impossible. With each new dawn, I pour out fresh mercies, giving you the chance to step further into my plans and watch them unfurl. The path ahead may hold obstacles, but do not fear. I will guide your feet, ensuring your steps are stable. If you find yourself lacking resources, I will supply them. If weariness overtakes you, I will bolster you. You will never be alone, for my company is perpetual. Refuse to permit today's anxieties to hijack tomorrow's delight. I am fully aware of what concerns you, from the largest dilemmas to the quietest worries. I give you my unshakable pledge. I will care for you like a shepherd tends the flock, keeping you safe, providing for your needs, leading you towards still waters. You are precious, and I will never abandon you in your trials. Even now, I move behind the scenes, orchestrating significant turns in your journey. Do not think your efforts are in vain. When you quietly persevere, you forge a character strong enough to face any adversity. I urge you to seek me each day, not solely when you are overwhelmed. My presence is not restricted to emergency moments. It is a sanctuary that welcomes you at all times. Whenever you rest in my arms, you will sense a serenity that transcends logical understanding. Let me be your stronghold when anxiety attacks. Let me be your counsel when confusion reigns. Life may sometimes appear unpredictable, but my word stands firm, an anchor for your soul in every season. I tenderly love you, not because of your deeds or accomplishments, but because you are my creation. You cannot fall from my grace, no matter how inadequate you deem yourself. If doubts infiltrate your mind, remember that my faithfulness never wavers. I have embraced you as my child, adopting you into the family of my eternal kingdom. There is no measure of performance that determines your acceptance. It was established the moment you turned your heart toward me. In my timing, everything will make sense. The answers to your prayers, though sometimes delayed, are arriving in the perfect season. Stay uplifted, remain hopeful, and watch as I seamlessly merge each chapter of your life into a grand narrative of grace and redemption. If you feel your spirit weakening, come to me and discover rest. When direction seems elusive, lean on my presence. I am your counselor, your guard, your perpetual guardian. My love is a never-ceasing wellspring that satisfies every parched soul. I invite you to rest in my eternal care. Lay aside every weight you have carried, trusting in my promises that never fail. Step forward each day with renewed conviction, embracing the warmth of my love. You were not created to solve every dilemma by your own strength. I hold you safely in my hands, providing what you need and holding you close when life becomes stormy. I promise that your future is bright and that my intentions for you are rooted in goodness. Keep your eyes lifted, for that spark of hope you tend is the fuel that will energize you to persevere. If ever you feel the ground beneath you shift, recall that I am the ground beneath the ground. My arms cradle you, my spirit uplifts you, and my word lights your path. I will take care of you today, tomorrow, and forever. But I encourage you, do not let your flame of hope be extinguished. Press on, giving your best effort in every endeavor. My blessing follows you, overshadowing every obstacle, turning stumbling blocks into stepping stones. If panic and uncertainty grip your mind, you can always run to me. You can unfold every fear, and I will answer with reassurance. I call you to place your full trust in me, to embrace faith wholeheartedly. True faith does not require that you see the entire path ahead before you take a single step. Rather, it calls you to lean into my arms when the way is obscured by darkness or doubt. When you do, you open the door for me to intervene in unimaginable ways. Dismiss the illusions of fear, reject the bitterness of unbelief. Drink deeply from my promises, for they bring life where barrenness once reigned. Come to my presence daily, not merely in dire moments, but in the unremarkable hours as well. In these quiet spaces, you will discover the radiant presence of my spirit, giving you a lens to see beyond the immediate and into the realm of possibilities shaped by my hand. When you anchor your heart in me, fear's grip weakens, and you sense the gentle push of my love, urging you forward. Life can be relentless, but you are never intended to stand alone. Invite me into every corner of your day, that I might lighten your load and fill your soul with courage. Remember that my affection for you is resolute. It does not fade when you falter. It does not shine brighter only when you succeed. I see you in your entirety, past, present, and future, and I hold nothing against you. I implore you to place fear behind you. Walk in the fullness of the blueprint I have arranged, for I have prophesied a future of hope. Should the road prove arduous, I am still at work, forging a mosaic of miracles from every shard of brokenness in your life. My timing is precise, never rushed or delayed. Rejoice in me, confident that you are enveloped in my unwavering arms. Release every doubt that poisons your outlook. Awaken each morning with a resolute spirit, telling yourself that I am enough, that my strength will carry you. Let your soul find rest in my presence, shielded from outside clamor and turbulence. Stop and listen for my gentle whisper, the voice that calls you my beloved. The love I extend to you does not hinge on what you achieve or how perfectly you follow a plan. It is a gift freely given. My word stands as an eternal vow, offering light in your darkness and calm in your storms. Focus on the bigger story I am writing in your life, one woven with redemption and new beginnings. Do not hurry forward, simply to reach the destination. I am walking alongside you, guiding each deliberate step. Every challenge you conquer deepens your dependence on me, forging resilience in your heart. Lean into me as you ascend, and you will behold wonders you could never orchestrate on your own. Let patience settle in your thoughts, for my timeline, though mysterious, is always purposeful. Reject the creeping lies that try to lure you away from my sanctuary. Choose to hold on to faith as if clinging to a lifeline in an unsettled sea. I am the harbor you seek, a haven no storm can uproot. Step forward with a heart unafraid, for you will witness my plan unfold like the blossoming of a long-awaited flower in the spring. My arms are around you, never letting go, providing courage to face each new day. Never forget that I am the one who orchestrates the miraculous. There is no hurdle so lofty, no distress so insurmountable, that we cannot prevail together. In moments when you lack the will to stand up and fight, I, the Lord of hosts, will war on your behalf. In your woundedness, I mend your soul. In your sorrow, I infuse renewed vitality. You are sheltered, day and night, by a love so formidable that it cannot be breached. Even when you sense your vulnerabilities acutely, remember, my protection covers every angle of your life. When I say I am your fortress, believe it wholeheartedly. The world's tumult may rage around you, but within my arms is unassailable peace. Place the anxieties that tire your mind into my keeping. When you withdraw into my presence, you'll uncover a quiet confidence that defies rational explanation. I hover over you ceaselessly, seeing possible threats before they appear. Each day and every night, I guard you like a shepherd protecting his flock. Cling to me, and you will discover rest for your weary bones, the unshakable conviction that no weapon formed against you can prevail. My devotion is resolute and everlasting. It does not falter when storms thunder, nor does it waver when difficulties strike. I remain unchanged. Steel yourself in my word. Let my presence be your fortification. Trials may come, but they will never tear you from the sanctuary of my love. If terror tries to conquer you, recall that my love is an impregnable shield. I see the full scope of your existence, orchestrating every detail with care. You may not always detect how I work, but trust that each step is purposeful. I refine your character, forging within you the attributes of perseverance and unwavering trust, so that you will radiate hope. Today, I summon you to walk boldly, free from fear, under my cloak of protection. Discard the tension in your shoulders, the unease in your mind, and walk in calm assurance, for I stand as your guardian. My love envelops you like strong armor, repelling any discouragement or despair that attempts to latch onto you. Walk without trembling, because your very existence is cradled in my embrace. Far from the grasp of harm, celebrate my peace in adversity. Seek my gentle presence to console you in strife. I do not demand that you gloss over your pain or ignore the trials you face. My only wish is that your trust in me endures. If you have reached the end of your strength, call upon me. Humbly speak these words. I choose to believe, I refuse to submit to fear. My eyes observe your daily obstacles, your midnight tears, and your unspoken anxieties, but my presence lifts them from you. I will pour onto you the tenacity to face each new dawn with courage, forging a path through every uncertainty. Draw closer to me. Let my nearness be a source of bravery and poise. You do not combat life alone, for I am your fortress, your solid rock that cannot be moved. Close your eyes and exhale the burdens of fear. True valor is not the absence of apprehension, but moving forward. Even when doubt beckons, my capability exceeds any trial or turmoil. Seek my company daily, and I will replenish your energy. Retreat into me, and you will remember that I am your comfort, that I am your companion who never abandons you. I am not asking you to muster all the bravery on your own. I promise to be the stream from which your courage flows. Keep believing that my power knows no bounds, and my intentions for you stem from compassion. Realize that I am shaping you for victories yet unseen. Every predicament serves as a lesson in faith, pushing you to delve deeper into my mysteries. Even in moments of confusion, hold on to me. I walk before you, clearing obstacles. When your tank is empty, I carry you. You are not forsaken, and despair does not define your future. I am your safeguard and your anchor, an unyielding base on which your life can rest. Cling to me with all your might and discover the firm foundation on which to build your hopes. I charge you this day, stand unwavering, for I am ushering you toward triumph. Cast off the chains of anxiety, invite my strength into your being. Step with confident faith, noticing how my hand parts the waters of impossibility. You need not tremble at the size of your giants. Recall David, who was but a shepherd boy, yet overcame Goliath with faith. Think of Moses, who parted the sea by my power despite his initial insecurities. With me, no mountain is too formidable. I can make paths through deserts and still the mightiest storms. If doubts cloud your thoughts and fear tightens its grip, silence your surroundings. Speak my name, and I will answer with my comforting presence. You are not alone in facing the complexities of existence. Let me be your fortress when you waver. If confusion overshadows your mind, yield it all to me. I will replace worry with calm and restlessness with certainty. Your heart will know that I stand with you, guiding you through every twist and turn. Even if you feel incompetent or outmatched, my spirit equips you to stand tall. When you call out to me, I never fail to respond. I hear the secret longings you keep guarded within. I know what weighs on your conscience when you wake, what anxieties haunt you in the quiet hours of night. Lay them at my feet, and I will lead you to freedom. As you grow closer to me, your faith takes root and flourishes like a majestic tree by calm waters. Gaze upon the wonders of my endless love, and your spirit will be reassured. I orchestrated your existence long before your first heartbeat. Believe that I hold a divine plan, one that intricately weaves your tears, your joys, your triumphs, and your tests into a testimony of grace. I promise that what I have spoken over your life shall be brought to fruition. Even if your eyes fail to see it, I am at work, quietly shaping the outcome behind the scene. My words hold eternal truth. They will stand firm through all seasons. You do not have to interpret every puzzle on your own. I simply ask that you rest in my faithfulness, devoting a few minutes each day to commune with me. That is where you find solace that transcends fleeting feelings. I do not expect you to hold all the answers. I only long for your surrender, for you to trust that I am weaving a narrative of redemption. Darkness may try to convince you that no changes are happening, but remember, my spirit moves within the silence, unlocking new horizons. I cling to you with a steadfast bond that cannot be broken, orchestrating each happening for your advantage. Like a gardener, I prune and nourish you so that you might blossom. In that blossoming, you will appreciate the fullness of my love, the intricacy of my design, and the splendor of your calling. Hold fast to my guidance, for I never fail. I never grow weary. I never forget my children. Maintain a strong grip on determination and a fierce loyalty to me. Keep your confidence in my truths. As you confront each obstacle with spiritual resolve, I will overshadow you with protection. You will be enriched and acknowledged by the people around you. During times when your self-esteem wavers, remember that my mercy looks past your faults to see your worth. Let not unproductive thoughts drag you away from my unwavering devotion. Consider that you are invaluable to me, not because of your accolades, but due to your unique essence. I fashioned you from the depths of my heart with care and thoughtful creativity. Nothing about you is an accident. Whether you stand tall or you stumble, my love remains unwavering. When you question your value, or if the world's voice tries to undermine your dignity, pause and hear. me affirming that you have always been beloved. Seek my presence daily, for in it, your self-perception changes. You realize you are fashioned in my likeness, set apart by the brand of holiness. I see you holistically, your shadows and your light. I see the future you have yet to perceive. I see the gifts you have barely tapped into, and I embrace it all. I claim you as cherished. I have decreed that your life is of extraordinary significance. Do not allow fleeting opinions to shape your identity. I formed you carefully in your mother's womb, watching over your growth. When the din of the world tries to convince you otherwise, recall that you belong to me. Whether you stand in triumph or falter in shortcomings, I remain the anchor for your soul. Today I bid you, soak in my love without hesitation. Acknowledge that you are my chosen, dearly treasured beyond any measurement. Dispel the lies that whisper you are unworthy. Let my serenity fill your entire being, relieving heaviness from your heart. Take my hand and trust, stepping forward in a sweet partnership with me. Uncertainty may press in, but my unwavering presence champions you as you navigate the path. You are never neglected or overlooked, never set aside. In nights of loneliness, when tears overshadow your thoughts, pay attention to the gentle comfort I offer. It might manifest as a calming hush, a supportive message from someone who cares, or the quiet sense of warmth enveloping your spirit. I champion your growth, longing for you to embrace the truths I speak over your life. You matter deeply. Your life is valuable to me, worth every sacrifice I have made. My intention is to see you thrive physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Even the shadows of heartbreak must yield to the dawn of my grace. Reflect on the times your energy was nearly depleted, yet you found an unexpected reservoir of resilience. That was me, offering divine assistance in your hour of desperation. So remain confident. My help is not a one-time gesture. Day after day, I remain by your side, forging a route for you to keep advancing. Let my affection be your armor, securing you against negativity. If the weight of your burdens intensifies, remember that I stand ready to shoulder them on your behalf. In the quiet twilight, let your soul rest, breathing in my boundless love. Darkness may attempt to enshroud you, but it cannot overpower the steadfast beam of my love. You need not navigate life weighed down by guilt or shame. I invite you to speak openly, unburden your heart of old regrets, of anguished mistakes. Allow my pardon to wash them away, never to be dredged up again. I want your spirit to shine freely with the radiant light I have placed within you. When gloom weighs on you with a cloak of despair, visualize my spirit dissolving that heaviness like morning sunlight dispelling fog. In your weakest hour, I am your fortitude. I hold you close and whisper my message of restoration. You can stand tall again. You can hope. You can dream. I desire to witness your successes, to cheer you on as you ascend to heights you previously considered unattainable. Dismiss the cynics who doubt your transformation, who cling to your past as though it defines you permanently. I see you newly made, renewed from the inside out. I ask you not to remain trapped in old mindsets or dwell in cycles of regret. As you stand upright, do so in the knowledge that my strength bears you up. My promises for you remain intact, not undone by failings or oversights. I will persist in completing the sacred work I began in your heart. Do not feel compelled to atone for your earlier missteps by punishing yourself. Instead, raise the banner of faith you received through my resurrection power. Through that power, the accusations flung by your adversaries will disintegrate like ashes carried by the wind. Their words, aimed to wound you, will not find their mark, and those who spread harm will be left to confront their own regrets. Is life hurting you, or does it seem pointless right now? Cling to me. Enter into my domain of rest, where I cover you in the solace of my presence. In the noisiness of life's demands, I invite you to withdraw momentarily into my sanctuary. Let my compassion envelop you and heal the bruises inflicted upon your soul. In my arms, your load becomes lighter, your spirit no longer enslaved by anxieties. Your existence is purposeful, precious, and intended for splendor. Visualize a future bright with promise, free from the shadows of regret. This is the vision I have for you. A life imbued with meaning, joy, and the knowledge that I remain by your side through every turn. Embrace my voice as it resonates. Draw close to me. Let my love flow into your parched heart. For too long, you have navigated through emptiness. In my presence, you will discover the home your soul has yearned for, a place of belonging, acceptance, and boundless grace. Open yourself to the waves of my compassion. Watch as I rekindle your zest for living, reaffirming your purpose. When you fight for what you value, recall that you are never alone. I stand with you, championing every initiative that aligns with my design for you. You made promises to me during moments of extreme desperation. You pleaded for the vigor to continue, and I provided it. Now is your season to reinforce that vow. Show the world your resilience. Demonstrate my grace at work in your life. When adversity intensifies, you will sense my presence even more deeply, for my might is magnified in your frailty. My power thrives when you acknowledge that you need me. Therefore, I counsel you, do not renounce the blessings you have reaped. Treasure them, cultivate them, weave them into your story, a living testament that proclaims, even when all hope seemed lost, my God was near. Some relationships in your life may feel draining, yet do not summarily cast them aside without reflection. Sometimes a second chance can be the seed of restoration. This does not mean tolerating abuse, but rather, it symbolizes compassion. Where hostility or shame abounds, however, I encourage you to maintain your sense of dignity and security. Relinquish harmful spaces, trusting me to guide your steps. If you must depart from certain places or people, do so confidently, for my angels accompany you always. Begin each day afresh, assured of my continuous watch over you. The sincerity of your heart invites manifold blessings, which I will multiply in ways beyond your comprehension. You, who apprehensively await a medical diagnosis, take heart, I have not disappeared. My will is for you to flourish in good health, to breathe unencumbered by fear. Let my peace quell your worries, overshadowing your anxiety. Should you face limitations in your sustenance, look to me. I have already laid out a feast that will silence any skeptic who once scoffed at your reliance on me. Trust that my hand provides so lavishly that you will never again be destitute. Together, we shall see every need met, ensuring the well-being of your loved ones too. For the one seeking employment, do not let setbacks lead you to despair. Your diligence, paired with my favor, can open doors previously thought impenetrable. I will highlight the places where you will find acceptance, prosperity, and room to grow. My grace transforms your efforts into successes, enabling you to rise above all that tried to suffocate your dreams. Generosity will become your hallmark, for as you are blessed, you will in turn uplift those in plight. Smile often, for that simple gesture carries the fragrance of my love, dissolving isolation and pain in the hearts of those who encounter you. Yes, this day can be a defining moment in your life. Embrace it with hope. As you step toward my promises, I guarantee that joy will abound, and you will soon return to give thanks for the marvels unfolding. Say, Amen. Boldly, if your soul acknowledges and resonates with these words. Feel the burden slip from your shoulders, replaced by the gentleness of my serenity and the richness of my promises. A brand new dawn has arrived. As your confusion subsides, clarity will flood your thoughts. Driving away tribulation, stand upon the certainty that I have come to offer you peace and liberty. My design is to enrich you and bring you contentment. Sense the stirring of a fresh start. I usher you into a season of stability, strong enough to walk the path that leads to my abundant blessings. The illusions and clutter in your mind will vanish, replaced by serene faith in me. Tears of sorrow will dissolve into tears of elation, and every pang of despair will yield to an outpouring of happiness. Never question my declarations. When I give my word, it is as sure as the rising sun. The depth of my love is immeasurable. You will experience my affectionate embrace as I watch over your surroundings. I will bless your living spaces, your academic pursuits, your professional endeavors. Imagine rain descending to quench thirsty soil, revitalizing everything it touches, so you and yours might feast on the dividends of dedication. I have heard your fervent petitions, your praises, your confessions. I have also perceived your pains and laments. Yet you moved my heart profoundly when you expressed gratitude amid affliction. Some may never realize the hardships you endured, the restless nights, the tear-stained prayers. Still, you clung to faith, believing I was active in your situation. How sweet it is to witness a heart turned fully to me. Even when battered, you raised your arms in worship, murmuring, "Father, I trust you and give you thanks, for you guard me and deliver me from harm." Let this trust remain unwavering. Let it define who you are. Understand that each trial prepared you for breakthroughs. Soon, you will not need to implore for aid, for your faithful sowing is about to yield a bountiful harvest. You have labored while others slept, weeping while others partied. Now you will collect the harvest that arises from your unshakable belief and persistent gratitude. Like a gateway flung open wide, my compassion welcomes you, encircling you with unwavering love. I am not governed by shifting emotions. My longing is perpetual, longing to lavish blessings upon you beyond what you can imagine. On days when loneliness tries to reassert its grip, call my name. I assure you, you will find me. Even if black clouds cast their shadow overhead, remember that behind them, the sun of my favor still shines. Speak to me with boldness. My ears are always ready to hear you. Do not let antagonistic voices poison your mind. Keep in your heart the truth that you hold indescribable worth in my sight. Each new dawn is a testament to my unwavering commitment. If the world's cynicism tries to drag you down, stand on my assurances. I move quietly but effectively, removing hurdles that loom in your path. You need not be frightened or undone. When opposition rears, remain composed, for my sovereignty is undefeated. My presence illuminates every cranny of darkness, pushing back those who intended harm, reversing plans that meant you ill. You have personally witnessed transformations in your life that seemed impossible. That is my power in motion, manifested through your unwavering stance on my promises. Therefore, who can thwart you now? I alone shape your destiny, desiring your continued growth until you fully inherit the spiritual legacy laid aside for you. You are more than just a name. You are a beloved member of my household, a resilient soldier in the face of conflict. So take heart, free from needless anxiety. I have deployed watchers from heaven to keep you secure in my shelter. There, you will know plenty, your heart brimming with a joy that lifts your spirit high. But do not let self-importance or conceit creep into your life. My best blessings flourish in a humble vessel, one that remembers my guiding hand. When the impulses of the past arise, tempting you to revert to old ways, choose to look ahead. By my word, you are cleansed of every failing you have surrendered. Gaze upward, for I have ordained days of new revelation. I, your Father, the one who spun galaxies into being, have decided to share my eternal treasures with you, truths that invigorate, liberate, and usher you into my kingdom. Yes, I am your maker, the author of everything you see and cannot see. My vow to remain at your side is absolute. My love penetrates your heart, hearing every inner groan, collecting every tear you weep. Rejoice that your sorrow holds the seed of tomorrow's blessings, for I will see that it flourishes. Rising like a tree planted by a life-giving stream, the scars of your struggle can become a wellspring of empathy, enabling you to be my messenger of comfort in a hurting world. The weight you have carried in your soul will not be wasted. I intend to transform every despair into a luminous strength. Days of renewal beckon, and you will discover joys that surpass your expectations. Those who belittled your dream will stand astonished, seeing how my favor tenderly cradles you and raises you up. I aim to be the healing remedy for your wounds. In my plan, your gifts and talents align to serve a higher calling. Lift your spirit and approach each morning with fervor and gratitude. When anxiousness steals your breath, find your voice in prayer to me, and I will answer with solace that transcends your chaos. Lean into my presence, letting each breath restore calm to your restless mind. The flicker of hope that once seemed faint will blaze into a steady flame. You have many joys yet to experience. My design for your life is intricately woven with wonder, not sadness. If others fail to comprehend your path, fear not. I am here, unwavering and celebrating every victory you achieve, big or small. Continue forward, guided by love, anchored in faith. You are my precious child, after all, shaped by my own hands. Yes, bow your head if you must. Confide in me your anxieties, your dread of tomorrow. I never intended you to bear sorrow after sorrow. My goal is to see you flourish, free from debilitating regrets, flourishing in goals realized, and caring for those dear to you. Life is dotted with small and large marvels, if only you remain watchful enough to appreciate them. I formed you, my beloved, for a lofty design. My life laid down was not in vain. It was so that you might embrace an existence teeming with confidence in my unwavering love. So raise your gaze and strengthen your spirit. You do not walk this path by yourself. My hand is perpetually extended, urging you to grasp it, guiding you onward toward the joys I have arranged for you. A destiny shimmering with blessings and brimming with possibility awaits you. My love for you is steadfast as the sunrise, enduring for all eternity. Walk forward, full of hope, cherishing the closeness of my nearness. In each breath you draw, I am laboring, crafting something remarkable. Yes, you hold a magnificent purpose that extends beyond your imagination. Each step you take, I am there, orchestrating events in every segment of your story. My tenderness permeates your life, leaving imprints of love, and redemption. The gentle wind on your cheek can be the subtle voice of my encouragement, urging you to persist, gently reminding you of your immeasurable worth. Do not be discouraged by the night's gloom. My beams of hope will break through, directing your path so you can stay sure-footed and unafraid. Like a master potter shaping clay, I place my hands upon your life. Sometimes it feels like intense pressure, a molding that seems painful, but it is for a higher purpose, to bring forth a polished vessel of honor. The obstacles that appear set to defeat you can become stepping stones toward a deeper, truer version of you. What looks like adversity often leads to revealing the inner fortitude you never realized was within your soul. Remember, my child, you are not trivial or insignificant. You are surrounded by my love, invited to stand strong when the wind howls. I am not pleased by your anguish, but I allow certain lessons so your faith may sparkle like gold. And after the storm, my light envelops you anew, shining on your path. Life returns to color, possibilities awaken, and the seeds of wisdom and perseverance bear fruit in your life. For my beloved one, I know the size of your anxieties. In my heart, I yearn to be your safe haven. Let me stand as your strong tower, an ever-ready relief in the swirl of trouble. I am near at all times, kneeling down next to you when you are in despair, gently placing my peace upon you. If you feel logic falters, trust that my ways are beyond human logic. Each test you face instructs your spirit. Each tear fosters humility. Each struggle fosters maturity. After thunderous storms, the rainbow appears, a radiant signal that my promises remain. Faith does not vanish in adversity. Rather, it becomes the anchor that steadies you. And though you cannot see it at this moment, I am working to weave redemption through every heartbreak you endure. You have the potential to do astounding things that bring me glory and shine, my light onto others. Walk forward bravely. You are never alone, for I accompany you every step, carrying the weight you cannot manage. Refuse to let negativity hush your hope. Keep your eyes open to the grace present in each new morning. I supply you with resources, people, and insights to navigate the complexities of your path. If you trip, I will catch you. If you find yourself confused, I will provide clarity. Embrace life with an open heart, for I stand by your side, prepared to bring miracles into your realm. Entrust me with your frailties, your frustrations, your yearning to see things resolved instantly. My perspective spans beyond your momentary viewpoint, ensuring each puzzle piece locks into the larger mosaic I create. With your daily devotion, you release control, acknowledging that my plan transcends yours. In those moments, my peace floods your being, reminding you that I am always present, orchestrating outcomes far grander than anything you might envision alone. I hope you begin to see just how passionately I care for you, unconditionally, wholly, permanently. My plan has always been to nurture you, foster you, and strengthen you so that you rise in faith. Even if shadows loom, my glory stands untouched. My faithfulness is not dictated by the shifting tides of life. It stands resolute. If exasperation sets in, talk to me. Allow my presence to shift your perspective from despair to anticipation, from restlessness to restful confidence. Rekindle the dreams that once brightened your eyes. They are not wasted, merely delayed. With my power, timing, and infinite love, those dreams can materialize in ways you never foresaw. Where others perceive closed doors, I can open new gates. Where some see a wasteland, I can spark fresh growth. Let your spirit find courage, releasing regrets of what might have been. Embracing what I can still do, I am a God of hope, not of final endings. If discouragement tugs at your heartstrings, recall the transformations you have witnessed. Instances where you stood at your lowest ebb, only to be lifted by my grace. Suppose you are uncertain if I can intervene once again, my beloved. I can, and I will. No shortcoming, no moment of doubt can overpower my devotion to you. My love fortifies the path under your feet, enabling you to press on with confidence. So do not crumble under adversity. Instead, stand on my promise as you would on a rock that withstands raging waters. Let your prayers rise in unwavering faith. The seeds of trust you sow into the soil of adversity will soon yield a harvest of joys. And as your heart aligns with mine, you will see wonders that defy explanation. Even your hidden tears hold significance. In my eyes, each one sowing the potential for new blessings. Cherish your unique identity. You are shaped in my image, carefully designed to reflect my heart of compassion in the world. If you place your life in my hands, watch how I masterfully craft each chapter for your good. Like a skilled artisan, I leave no rough edge unrefined and no blemish untreated. In your vulnerabilities, you discover my grace to be enough. This message rings over and again. I am with you. I do not depart when circumstances grow dire, nor do I shy away in your darkest nights. Even if the valley grows ominously dark, my rod and staff will sustain you. I support you in times of lament, letting you cling to my presence when your strength dissipates. For each fear-laden day, I offer my guiding light. For every breath you take, I fill you with courage and the knowledge that you are not alone. Herein lies a truth that can reshape your heart. You matter greatly to me. You hold a place in my eternal plan, and I will not allow the obstacles of life to claim victory. With each new dawn, I reaffirm my promise, whispering it into your heart. Rise up. The best is not behind you. Trust that I pave a fresh road of hope. No chain is unbreakable, no wall impenetrable where my spirit moves. That is why I command you to show me your loyalty, not through fear, but through profound affection. I want you to choose me daily, to find rest in my presence. Uphold your flag in boldness. Believe you are made to triumph, not to sink beneath burdens. If life's struggles cast doubt, consider my words once more, for they hold the essence of truth. I reaffirm that my love endures beyond time, beyond your deepest failings and beyond your darkest regrets. I assure you that you are set aside for greatness. Let my word dwell in you, fueling your faith in each step. I have anointed you to be a conqueror, not a victim. Yes, you have experienced heartbreak, some so intense that your dreams felt out of reach. But stand on the covenant I established. Heaven and earth bear witness to the sincerity of my vow. If you lay hold of my promise, those aspirations I planted within you will awaken to reality. Avoid the pessimistic voices that celebrate defeat. Their claims that I am indifferent are illusions. Their negativity is a web spun by the enemy. You are very much alive in my presence, imbued with divine potential. So separate yourself from those who might delight in your downfall. Place your essence in my protective hands. Allow me to cleanse your thoughts with what is wholesome, pure, and inspired. Each dawn, speak my words of blessing, sowing seeds of praise that will flourish in abundance. As you slumber, let prayers ascend to the heavens, building a fortress of my presence around you. Each sunrise, sense my holy anointing upon your being, an assurance that you are seen, cared for, and infinitely cherished. In such awareness, you find happiness far surpassing fleeting pleasures. Now proclaim that you believe it. Whisper your confessions if tears flow. Let them. In that vulnerability, your soul unites more closely with mine. My love for you knows no bounds. Even if you question my capacity to bless you, I declare it once again. My love is relentless. I cannot deny it, for it is the fiber of my being. I am he who chased after you when you felt unlovable, who beckoned you when you resisted. Will you now trust those voices that offer false words? No, hearken to me, for my power is unlimited. In this present moment, picture yourself seated beside me. I have already revealed many extraordinary gifts, both spiritual and emotional, that enrich your life. The choice is yours. Will you accept these revelations, immersing yourself in a reality beyond the mundane, or will you remain an onlooker, hesitant to engage fully? If you desire a life lifted by the supernatural, step forward in faith. With each step, my light intensifies, kindling the embers within your heart. I encourage you to ascend to the next rung. Elevation awaits you, as does a sacred anointing so pure that it gleams upon your forehead. That brightness radiates outward, an outward sign of my inward transformation in you. Grasp my hand without delay. Move confidently into the next season. Unfurl your banner with bold assurance. Decide to offer me just a sliver of your time and devotion. Watch how I turn those moments into years abundant with blessings, forging a path teeming with my favor. Bring your heartbreak to me, the tragedies that tear at your soul. I stand poised to nurture you, to relieve your anguish, to overshadow your insecurities with my love. You have traveled alone far too long. Now let my companionship restore your mind and lighten your burdens. Yes, let liberation find you. Embrace the words I share, for they bring renewal like a gentle breeze over scorched land. Banish fear from your heart, for it cannot coexist with the power of my love and grace. Let your heart surrender fully, acknowledging the presence of countless individuals who admire and rely on you. Fight for them, for yourself, and for the covenant we share. I delivered the strength you prayed for, breathing life into you when you felt drained. Recognize my closeness now like never before, a fortress in time of need. My beloved child, as our sacred time draws to a close, hold fast to these divine words. Know that my love and guidance are ever present, a never-ending source of hope and strength. Let this channel be your sanctuary, a place where you can return again and again to feel my comforting embrace, receive new revelations, and be renewed in faith. Subscribe, share, and join this divine community so that every time you come back, you are reminded that you are deeply cherished, and that I am always working to transform your trials into triumphs. Remain close, for every visit fills your spirit with everlasting joy and peace. Come back and be blessed, for my promises are eternal, and I await you with open arms. Amen.